Hello everybody, I am Kingemocut and I'm going to be playing Ratchet and Clank 1 today. Now I would have already been right at the beginning of New Game Plus, but as I was saying in chat, I'd accidentally muscle memoryed my way to restarting the final boss fight again. So we're going to be getting to the very last part of the game, but I'm just going to skip those, and even then we're not going to be making it in time to finish the game in the first place. There we go. Ratchet 1 NG plus. And for this one, it's there. There we go. Just also was editing the what would it be called now? Stream information to get that correct. Now, something I completely forgot is how heavy, I think, is the best way to put it, Ratchet's jump is in the first game. In Ratchet and Clank 2, it's still a bit more improved than it is here, basically, but that's not saying too much. Now, as you can see as well, or you might have been able to see just, I also happen to have the Rhino. And so this shouldn't take us that long to just whip this guy a new one with no hassle. That should be Chairman's wreck done. There we go. Nice and quick. So, as I was saying, it's something where I'd... come on, dick. I'd accidentally pressed the incorrect button here. I was meant to have pressed circle. And now I'm just getting manually stuck against the grind rails. Nice. That's from something else. That was from my own set of stuff, which I forgot to actually turn off. But that's the Izilmir challenge. Basically, it's going all the way around the Netherlands' massive inland lake. It's a 300-kilometer cycle that I've been planning on doing. It'll be next year in August, I think. Yeah, so we meant for a circle here. Not press X, as I did. And so because of that, it's something where I would need the money for basically transport to get to the Izilmir Star, as well as also, you know, general room and board, food, and anything that doesn't go directly to the event itself would be getting the equipment for the event, such as a much better bike. Oops, I forgot we should have been playing the cutscenes. Oh well, we can play the cutscenes back anyway, because of the challenge mode. So that'll be under goodies, movies. That's the in-level ones. Cinematics. There we go.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk technology.
The little bit there was purely me fixing something with my stream. Nothing actually broken as such, it was more just since I had to turn off my Streamlabs elements, I had that highlighted, so because of that it was a bit iffy. You see, I don't really have one, is the thing. I grew up with the first one, but I'm also more than willing to accept the first one is Janko Supreme, to be polite about it. It's not... It holds up well enough, but it is definitely the first one, if that would make sense. You can tell it was the first one. And when it comes to 2 and 3, the only one I really ever had any kind of history with as a kid would be the third game's demo. But other than that, I don't really have any history with the Ratchet games.
Interesting.
Yay!
You're quite handy with your wrench.
You bet. I built that ship with it.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Well, he's on the radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Oh. And I'm guessing that's then going to be cutscene plan.
Hello, citizens of... My race, the Blog, have a small problem. Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and poisonous that we are no longer able to dwell here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We are constructing a pristine new world using the choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you, you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand, we will be extracting a large portion of your planet and adding it to our new one. Unfortunately, this change in mass will cause your planet to spin out of control and drift into the sun, where it will explode into a flaming ball of gas. But, of course, sacrifices must be made. Thank you for your cooperation. And if you don't like it, you can take your whiny, sniveling, snot-nosed populations, form a line behind me, and kiss my... We're still on? Well, turn it off, you idiot!
Wow. That is, Huh. I've never had the game crash, but I know the first one's going to be fairly jank for stuff like that when it comes to the replays. Especially the in-level replays actually happening in the world, so it's possible to get 2 jacks and stuff. But I've never had it actually crash on me like that. That's shocking. That is legitimately shocking. Pardon me. Oh, you pardon me again. That feels off kilter. No. Don't care. Come on. No, it isn't off kilter. It just felt weird. Huh. Neat. I like when games do that and annoy me because of stupid shit like that. Making it feel all weird and stuff when it really isn't. Oh, right, it also immediately goes back to the cutscenes because it's right at the beginning. Ha ha ha. Okay. Neat. Well, because we know that's the case, we can skip this one. That's then going to skip the planet being Oh, we wouldn't have met... That was actually going ahead a bit, because we wouldn't have actually met... Clank yet. That makes sense. Oops. So, you totally just seen something we shouldn't have been seeing yet. Hey, Michael, how are you? something that definitely you can feel coming back to the first game after getting my Ratchet 2 and 3 saves all prepped, is how, well, there's kind of no easy way to put it other than jank the original's rank, cooldown spanner throwing is, with having to be stuck in place for it. Now, of course, I don't really need these bolts, since it's, well, challenge-based loot, and that should be all I need to really say about that. But it's still something where I'm wanting to get them where possible, because the only thing I'm now missing, which I do need to actually buy in-game, is the golden weaponry. And oh boy, are those expensive. I have actually narrowed it down to now all of the super cheap stuff, basically. I think there's only one gun left that I need to get, which is over 10k. But I'm still needing to get over 10k for the single weapon, and I've got 5 of them left. I know by the time I'd finished, or got to the very end of this game originally, yeah, I still have all of the other stuff as well. I'm gonna try and not use the Rhino and stuff where possible, because, well, it's a bit much. But it's nice to have as a backup there. But when I got to the very end of the last go through, which was actually my first ever full challenge mode that I've beaten in Ratchet 1, even though it technically isn't challenge mode because they technically didn't have a challenge mode yet. So you know what I'm meaning with that sort of thing anyway. But it was something where I haven't actually beaten this game to this degree before, and I hadn't even previously had the Rhino. First time I'd ever bought any variation of the Rhino, the whip you a new one, was actually in Ratchet and Clank 2016, which I'm ashamed about because it's such an awful port. Also, an awful movie game. Because it ain't a Ratchet game. It's a Ratchet tie-in movie game.
The people on those planets are hosed. Well, good luck getting Captain Quark to help you.
Favorite
Actually,
level.
you could help me. If you could use your ship to take me to the coordinates contained in this infobot, I might be able to gather further information there.
Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm missing a
I want to say
crucial component
Poctaru,
of the
but
ship.
not really. It's definitely the most aesthetically
robotic
pleasing,
ignition
but it's
system.
made to
How
be
did you know
the
that?
most aesthetically
I, sir, happen
pleasing.
to be equipped with the
is
latest in
the
robotic
big thing.
ignition systems. My programming allows me to start any ship I choose.
So I agree to take you to this wherever it is, and you get my ship
Gameplay
started
wise,
for me?
I want
That is what I'm
to
proposing.
actually say the
Deal.
Gadget One vendor world.
Whoa, this is great.
Oh, I accidentally skipped
So
the
that's
challenge
where
wet
I've
one.
been stuck this
Oh
whole
well.
time.
Please return your appendages to the steering mechanism, sir.
Huh? Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, and by the way, you can stop calling me sir. The name's Ratchet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, sir.
You got a name?
My serial number is V54296.
Oops. I'll just call you Clank for short. Hang on.
So you see, it would be most beneficial if your citizens were not in the city when my workers begin removing it.
Preposterous! I will not stand for this.
Unfortunately, you have no choice in the matter.
Let's just see what Captain Quark has to say about that, my good man. I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even breaking a sweat, you puny...
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance. Stop this madness now!
Okay, wait. You're right. I will withdraw my troops.
Really?
No! He's all yours,
Pardon
gentlemen.
me.
Try not to leave any marks.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, we're not leaving the way we came in.
Perhaps we could procure a ship from one of the inhabitants.
If there are any left.
Oh, right, of course, because it's new game. The yeah, and left, right being. That's better. Yeesh. I mean, it's not even the worst case I've ever had when it comes to a video game's camera control settings. That would actually be I can't remember what the name of it is now. The full proper name of it. I don't think it begins with an Fur Fighters. I think it's Vigo's Revenge or something like that. Fur Fighters is just the beginning name before the colon. It's automatically Southpaw with no option to change it. At least Ratchet and Clank gives you the option to change it. Oh yeah, also there would have been a gold bolt up here. That's why I went up there, just to show that off kind of thing. But yeah, I've already got all of the gold bolts, so not like they matter to me right now. God dang it. Oh, of course. It's not going to let me long jump because technically I don't have that ability yet. I keep forgetting that. In the first one you don't actually get Clank's backpack upgrades until you physically get them. It's such a silly, annoying little thing. I mean, I can understand why, because we're able to skip a ton of puzzles with, well, not even a ton of puzzles is the thing, because the helicopter upgrade, which you get literally, it's possible to get that right after this mission, is it jumps higher than the jet upgrade. So yeah, like, it's kind of annoying. I can definitely understand though why with the jet upgrade, because of the butt slam, that does have a couple of effects, but I can't think of any. At least there's no missions that immediately pop into my head which make me think, oh yeah, that's totally going to be able to skip some part of the game. Oh, oops, I accidentally skipped the infobot. I'm going to probably end up keep on accidentally doing that because I'm so used to basically skipping through things when I'm going quick. So I'm sorry about that. I'll try not to. I'll try to remember not to, but I can't guarantee it won't be the case. And because that's likely to happen, I want to say sorry ahead of time. It's going to probably be the same problem, same thing happening in Ratchet and Clank 2 and 3 as well, unfortunately, just due to the fact that I am so used to trying to go fast when I'm playing games. And cutscenes are slow. Anyway, let's continue on with the second main part of this mission, if you would. And that's the, I was actually going to say main path. Oh, also, reoccurring character we just met. Only ever, like, twice in this game, and then once in the subsequent 2 and 3. I've been going through Dreadlocked, or Gladiator, as it was called in PAL territories, and my copy had it's got minor scratches in places where it didn't properly read some sections, and because of that, it's haven't got too far in it, shall we say. But of the games, I did kind of want to say, honestly, gameplay-wise so far, I think Gladiator might be coming down to being close to up there for my favourites. That's more because it's much more focused on the entire combat system, and yeah, it basically boils down the gameplay loop makes it very concentrated, and then you have a very laser focus for it. I will also say I'm only playing it on the second of 5 difficulties, but that's because the 5th is not unlocked until it seems like you beat the game in the first place, and because of that, well, it was suggested to start on the 2nd, so I'm doing what the game suggested, more or less. But I haven't actually met the plumber on that one yet. I mean, funnily enough, I'm actually looking at grabbing, what's it called now? Secret Agent Clank, and then if I'm correct, there's another Ratchet and Clank game I'm also missing. Secret Agent Clank goes for silly amounts, shall we say, to be polite about it. And then there's the other one is, it ain't much. And the only reason it's currently out of my budget is because I have a ton of things basically going on, well, bike and then life. So because of that, I've not had the loose cash to spend for like a 30 quid game. Size matters, yes, size matters. Actually, it's so... And I know for a fact I don't actually have the money to spare for the other thing. We don't actually have to go all the way around the back here, because the only reason you needed to do that is, funnily enough, it's actually to get the golden bolt. So because I don't need to worry about that in the slightest, I'm not going to. No point. Yes, they got thread locked. Huh. Oh, right, they have it under other games. Yeah, so size matters is the other one I'm missing. Is it? Because it's... Yeah, it was released for PS2. Yeah, so it is size matters. It's one of the sites I haven't to use for specifically the Ratchet series is only listing size matters as PSP. So yeah, destroying the Quark bot there is actually a challenge to get a skill point. Also skips this cutscene, which is a silly thing to have to be able to do, but I like it. So it's kind of nice, especially since normally when you'd be playing this, you would only have the grenade launch, yeah, the grenade launcher or the bomb glove. Yeah, that's actually the one that's rated as a reasonable Ratchet game, whereas Secret Agent Clank is meant to have been a lot more maligned. I think that's the right word. Less favourable reviews, shall we say, than size matters. Uh-huh. But I don't actually own Size Matters or Secret Agent Clank, and well, with how much Secret Agent Clank goes for, I'm not going to be owning that for a very long time, let me put it that way. Or at the very least, definitely not until I have Secret Agent Clank, and that's purely because I'm very specific in the games I try and get. I try and collect entire series of titles, and until I get
We finished the circuit, man.
size matters, I don't have any reason to get Secret Agent Clank. 50 quid, 60 quid I think it is, currently. There's an Amazon listing that's the US copy, and that goes for surprising amount less.
Somehow you managed
65
to that
on
poor
PS2.
Captain Quark.
Captain Quark knows
And so if I was going to be spending that kind of money on a PS2 game, I would actually be going with, well, funnily enough, there's actually a shirt I've been, well, a limited edition I've been keeping an eye on from an importer I happen to use for games, and a actually limited edition copy of Pro Evolution Soccer 3, I think it is, with a shirt that actually seems to be the correct size for me, is only 65 quid as well. So I would probably be more focused on getting something like that, and then getting a couple of extra JP imports for my collection, because I do still need a couple of Taiko titles. I don't know all of them. I own 4 of the Taiko no Tatsujin games, but still need a couple. But not just that. That's also the kind of cost of a couple of the simple 2K titles, simple 2000 games, and I would much prefer to be going for the simple 2000 titles, even if it would only need that and another Ratchet game. Especially the English language versions of some of the simple 2000 titles, especially because they were only released in PAL territories if you wanted them in English, and so because of that they can become expensive fairly quickly in a sillier way. Nowhere near as bad as American game collecting, mind you. The American market is completely screwed, for lack of a better term. So we're just going to pop the Rhino there to get rid of that geezer. Just because I don't want to deal with him, basically. No other reason. There we go. But yeah, there's a lot of other titles I would much prefer to actually focus on grabbing over Secret Agent Clank. For example, Demolition Girl is... You don't get to see it come into sale too often nowadays, but it's 50... I think it's 40, 50 quid. Back when I'd originally put it onto my I should probably grab this list, it was only 20, 25, and so I am kind of salty about that. Honestly, nowhere near as bad as some of the games I have. I actually put
Ratchet, that's the man we saw in the info box. Remember? He knows
I
Captain
forgot what it's
Quark.
called now.
Hey, you're that
Kind of
robot
annoying.
guy, right?
No, actually, I build robots.
My lists.
I myself am
Wish.
not a robot guy, per se.
Blue Reflection. I originally put that on my Amazon wish list, funnily enough. Back when that was 30 quid, I was hoping it would go down to 20 and then I would grab it. It's it's currently 130 quid for a physical copy.
I haven't seen Captain Quark since we shot that commercial.
Yeah.
Say, do you run on standard XP18 sister boards?
Version 7.
You might notice my tone very, very quickly changed there because I am not buying that at that cost. That can no, no, thank you, buddy.
Of course, I'll just need my fee for service.
High-low. But yeah, for comparison to how expensive Secret Agent Clank is, Castlevania Curse of Darkness is 65 quid. The next nearest is Steamboat Chronicles, which, again, one that never sold too well, so having it be a fair bit is a reasonable amount, is 55. Dragon Sisters, which is a 505 game... it's not a 505 Game Street title, but it is a simple 2000 title, and it's one of the more costlier ones at 55 quid. Then there's Demolition Girls at... Demolition Girl at 50. And then Ape Escape 3 at 45. So yeah, a lot better titles that I could grab, or a lot rarer titles for that kind of cost. And that's also being kind on it. A lot of the PlayStation 2 library at most goes for 20. well, 20 to 30, I want to say, on the middle to high end. Above that, you kind of get into the silly amounts, but a lot of them are incredibly rare. That or just silly amount of cult following for them for something that really isn't that worthwhile. Again, simple 2000s titles, and most of them dirt cheap, pennies on the pound sort of thing. Whereas there's a couple which they go for a substantial amount. Most of them are the ones published by 5daygamers17 or a similar publisher. Most of them, I think, are actually from like Midas, you know, which if you've been in the PAL territory during the PS1 and PS2 era, you know Midas are not a great, well, I was going to say a great brand. That's being mean. They are a great brand. Just a great budget brand. They're not super budget. Super budget is Phoenix, but they are budget. They are, when they were new, 20 quid. Sort of developers. It's not to be demeaning on them. Midas actually has a fair amount of absolutely solid games under their belt, I want to say. But they are definitely... They know what they were, and they were reasonable about what they were, shall we say. I actually own a fair amount of the Simple 2000 titles. One of the ones I have been meaning to actually grab is the... I can't remember what it's called now, but... or rather, I can't remember what the PAL renamings of them were, because I can remember what their Japanese original names were. And that is Simple 2000, the Onishibawa series. Nowadays, in like modern releases, they also go by the Onishibawa name. So it's not as if that would be unreasonable to call them that. But the PS2 games for them actually did have a different name. So give me a second. Here, games. Oh, of course, this guy's dropped mines now as well, because he's a bitch. There he is. And then sort by cost, because the second on Ichibawa is actually a fairly expensive one. Zombie Hunters is the Onishibawa series in PAL. Specifically, Zombie Hunters 2 is the second Onishibawa game, but it's their re-released with more content one. Category PS2 games. I think it was Zombie Zone is the very first Onishibawa title. I'm saying that because I actually own most of the games which begin, like, actually have their beginning name, or even just in the name, Zombie. I own Zombie Virus, and I'm fairly sure I also own Zombie Attack, which I think was another Onishibawa title, funnily enough.
Yes, sir. As you
Let's
can see,
double check that, because I keep a list of them.
I'm counting on you.
Screaming,
As your
PS2,
former commander
PES,
can tell you,
no.
I don't take
Mr.
disappointment
Simple.
well.
yes, sir. I won't fail.
Yeah, it was also another...
The wreck is destroyed,
oh
yet
damn,
somehow
that was the
discovered.
Kyonshi Panic.
Yeah, but if that's
Huh.
the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry
Neat.
about.
You should not underestimate Chairman Dredd.
I did not realize that was the Kyonshi Panic. I knew I'd already owned Zombie Attack, and I was fairly sure I'd owned a copy of Kyonshi Panic as its own thing, but, huh. Neat. But yeah, so I basically own a lot of the games which begin with zombie, other than the Zombie Hunters, well, the Onichibawa games, or the Aqua Teen Hunger Force title is the other one which I don't own, which begins with zombie in the name. Interestingly, there seems to be only 6 places which have games that begin with zombie in them, and there's only 6 games, so that's pretty neat. Granted, a lot of those have it as more info rather than a buying kind of thing. And so they probably don't really have it, I want to say. But that is actually one of the nice things about CEX. WeBuy.com, it might actually be .co.uk, is that no matter if they have it in stock or not, they do actually list it, so it's possible to keep an eye on the titles. Oops, sorry, I forgot to not skip the cutscene there. That's on me. No, not the wino. Bad me. There we go. Oh, of course. There we go. I'm trying to remember if that was even a thing in this one. Might not even kept as an option now that I think about it. There's first game not actually having a proper challenge mode as such. But let's double check that in fact, because not having that is annoying. I don't have it. Okay. So in the later games, you actually had the option of something which basically would automatically, well, what would be the best term for it? If you were to slam your wrench down on the ground, it would actually destroy the boxes all around you. Only a single sharp left. There he is. Got him.
Here, man, catch. A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
Oh. Are you telling me that the Huh. I think I might already own this one. Yeah, Super Buster Move. I'm fairly sure I already own both of the... Yeah, I do. Ah! Neat! I already own both the constituent parts for one of the Simple 2000 titles without actually owning the particular Simple 2000 title. That's neat. Oh, wouldn't have been able to own the completion in the first place. Or at least I wouldn't have found it in PAL territories. Aye. But yeah, it's something where I'm basically a collector for PS2 games, but more than just a collector, I'm also an archivist. I actually happen to have a couple of I was going to say a couple of manuals. No, it's not a manual, it's the thing. They're called, which is embarrassing. Sleeves. A couple of game sleeves that are in my collection, currently flattened out and waiting to be properly scanned. I say a couple, that's... I'm not gonna lie. One. Just one. But the particular one that I've been using as a test one is actually one of the more unique bits of stuff I happen to have in my collection. Because it's a co-branded copy of SingStar 80s for the Irish market, of all things. But it's co-branded with RTE, the Irish radio station. Tap. And there's that skill point instantly just done like it's nothing. Yeah. That should tell you a lot about how used to some of these parts of the game I am. I'm just nothing. Babies stuff. There we go. That one's a very nice and easy puzzle to get you to get you used to the idea of the infiltrator puzzles. Favorite weapon in this game? The Visibomb, easily. Don't use it often normally, but it's easily the Visibomb. Oh, I didn't get him to run into that. Oh well. And speaking of the Fizzbomb, there's some Fizzbomb ammo. Neat. Like so. Now, technically, even though we're all the way over here, we can actually get this. So this is more so just to get the cutscene here. The shortcut. And I'm fairly sure that's actually the guy that gives us the bolt destruction thing, but we have to do Blackwater City, which it's Blackwater City. It's not that nice. I mean, you have to do it anyway to beat the game. So complaining about it ain't gonna help. But it's still Blackwater City.
Yes, quite lovely. That should just about do it. Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing our planet to its next destination. Lieutenant!
Yes, sir.
You have fulfilled your tree quota. Barely.
We are ready to return to base.
Not so fast, Lieutenant. Just because we don't need any more trees doesn't mean they should have them. Destroy everything.
Deep water. Why do I recognize the name there? Oh, I remember seeing the cover. God knows how long ago. That'd explain it. That would explain it at all, completely. No wonder. What was that message I got? Nothing useful is a thing. If you're ever wondering why Ratchet and Clank 2016 is not Ratchet and Clank remastered, it doesn't include this level. It's actually missing a couple of levels, but most notably, it does not include this one from the original. So yeah, it is very much a movie tie-in game rather than a Ratchet and Clank remake, which is super annoying because it was advertised as a Ratchet and Clank remake. Also, you don't actually have to go along there because that's just where you get the sucker cannon, and we don't need to get the sucker cannon because we don't suck. Now you see, the thing is, we blow. But yeah, when I was coming back through here, since it was my first full challenge mode completion, the one before this one, and the only reason I had to redo that is because there's a bonus in Ratchet and Clank 2 if you've done most of Ratchet and Clank 1 and, well, Ratchet and Clank 3, funnily enough, not even Ratchet and Clank 2. There's a bonus run, and I completely forgot. It didn't include having it as a New Game Plus. I'd half expected that to be the case, funnily enough, but I was still kind of disappointed when I found out, because at that point I'd already done the new New Game Plus stuff. It didn't count, so I had to redo this game in its entirety again, just for that, which was very annoying, especially since I didn't have to for the first game. So I was not expecting that to be the case in the slightest. I didn't realise we'd already got the thing that would be from there. And so, because I didn't realise that, the game basically said, ha! So you didn't need to do this, buddy. Sucks to be you. That wasn't fun to find out. No, not at all.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS are seeking motivated individuals to fill positions in these exciting careers. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal husbandry, robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Quark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
Ah, you think too much. Come on, let's go.
Hi. There we go. Plant Tactical Station. Yes, since we don't need to worry about going all the way around, we're not going to do such. We're going to be a bit more poor, but we should be fine anyway. Do I recognize this game? I think I do. Yeah, I do. But yeah, as I was kind of like saying with the Simple 2000 games, and the fact I have a Japanese importer, a lot of the Simple 2000 titles never got translated or imported into Western markets. America was lucky to get one or two here or there, and PAL territories got a fair amount, funnily enough. Mostly, again, either 5 Street or by what would it be called? A budget publisher. And so because of that, we actually have a fair amount of them, which helps raise the price a little bit if you're exporting them. Don't tell any Americans that. I mean, I say that it's going to be raising the cost no matter what, and since it's something where I also do that a little bit. I happen to have a horror game collector who is family friend. Wow, I was going to say family friend, that's a bit much, but like, he's another collector, so it's only justifiable to help them out, kind of thing. I get a couple of games which are PAL only and send them over to him, and in return he pays me for them pretty reasonably. I don't inflate the price to much of an extent at all. Definitely not the extent where I could get away with it. But I try to be reasonable again, because better to help out a fellow collector than to be an arse bag. Of course. But because of that, it's something where I am kind of used to actually exporting a good couple of titles. And even the ones I've exported, which really I should have been giving a lot more, well, making sell for a lot more, it's not worth it. It's like 100 quid, I think was the most expensive one I've done. I think it was 110 in total. And that was Fatal Frame Made in the Blackwater. I was trying to think of the PAL name that series had, but it's just skipped my mind.
Thank you for selecting our automated self-destruct feature. Vessel annihilation sequence initiated. Please remove all personal belongings.
But yeah, I have because the Simple 2000 titles weren't really exported into America, they go for a fair bit. They're not all worth it, because again, the Simple 2000 titles, their entire point was they're the budget games. The reason for the name is they're the simple games for 2,000 yen. Literally, that's why they were the Simple 2000. They also had a super budget in that title of the Simple 150. And again, they were basically games that, when originally sold, 1,500 yen. That's simple. Very, very simple. But a lot of the games are surprisingly in-depth. There's full-on JRPGs, there's plenty of action adventures, there's a couple of puzzle games, racing games. It really is whatever your mind can kind of go to. Oh, talking of Blackwater City.
We just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here.
But yeah, because I happen to have an importer, I have a place I can actively get the harder to find titles, or harder to find in power territories, shall we say. I normally try and bundle them, like buy one big thing, bundle a couple of smaller things in with them. And if I wasn't having a mechanical issue with my bike, I can guarantee I would be doing that fairly soon. Specifically because, again, that game with the shirt the importer happens to own. I'm still kind of annoyed that I couldn't get this, even though I've been wanting to for the last 2, 4, 5 months. Very annoyingly. But it is as it is. That's all you can really say about it. It's not as if I haven't got my fair share of absolute bangers from them. For example, I have a PlayStation 2 printer, officially licensed by Sony, or one of 5,000-ish. Yeah. And then I have a lot of other little bits and pieces. I have another limited edition factory sealed copy of Detective Evangelion. Again, limited edition. The only other copy I've seen which was factory sealed, shall we say, was a heavily damaged factory seal, and that was still going for 100 quid. Mine is an impeccable seal, and I bought it for less than that. Yeah. I mean, really, the day one starting at 12 is always kind of or weird feeling to me. But, pardon me, I can understand why. But when setting up the schedule, it always is kind of strange having to see like day one, and then it's immediately to next day within normally first couple of streams. But I guess that's the sort of thing of. We're talking 24-hour periods rather than actual day one itself, day two itself. Because I don't think there is any major territories that are in a time zone that's exactly 12 hours behind or ahead of the UK. Now, that's a lot of chances you could possibly get. If you were to, say, donate 200 quid, then you're almost guaranteed at that point to be getting a game for 20 to 25, well, 25 quid. Oh. Yeah, starting at 8 AM is... I can see 9, and because I can see 9, I can kind of understand 8 as well. But I do think starting at midday is probably the better option. Oh, no. I was doing a big dumb drawing there. Oops. Charge, my minions. Beat him up. Beat him up. Did one of them really die? What a bitch. But yeah, since EDF has said about every single pound giving a extra raffle chance, we are actually raising money today for a charity, and for this entire week we're raising money for the World Wildlife Fund, or I think it's World Wildlife Fund, the WWF. And every little helps. We're not gonna rattle. Well, I'm not going to rattle a little tin can in your face. But there's the link for our charity donation page, Just Giving. They do great work across the globe, and it's a definitely worthwhile charity to donate towards. In the exact same kind of vein, are you getting sick and tired of my voice and wanting to know, oh, when is this loser gonna go? When are we gonna have the next person playing something good? Well, you can check that by checking out our schedule. You can find the schedule, the link just posted. The Horaro.
So you are.
I think that's how it's meant to be said. I have no clue. Never heard it said.
Hey, cool. It's
But yes, the next episode's actually going to be EDF with more Shantae.
Great. I always wanted one of those, I guess.
Oh, I do need to go back. Ah, dang it. I knew I was forgetting something. That is kind of annoying. Okay. So since I'm going to have to come back here... Yeah, since I don't actually need the thing that's that I forgot until a little bit later. I can basically continue on as I was planning on it. But after this world, I'm going to be going back, basically. We're going to be going to quick select. Let's change the this to be hydrometer. Oh, hydro displacer. Sorry, not hydrometer. Yeah, you're doing a half session. Now, of all of the parts in the game which I'm not fond of, we're actually coming up to fairly soon. It's one of the parts I always had the most amount of trouble with as a kid. And then when I'd replayed this one again while getting everything prepped for stream, I had no problems with it. And then when I was doing my first challenge run, I had problems with again. Of course I would have had problems again. I am not shocked that a lot of the speedrunners don't. They just skip lots of sections for this. I mean, honestly, I could probably actually do the same, because it's only with a single section which I struggle with as such, and so I could totally proxy through the wall and just not. But where's the fun in cheating? So we're actually coming up to the point which is annoying as all hell now. We're going to equip this and we're just going to go. And then there's actually a golden bolt underneath that water section just there. And I don't want to fall off the edge here because that's basically going to guarantee a no-win. Dang it. That shouldn't be your fault, but that's still going to affect it. And then, camera, please behave. That, this might be super tight now. Got it. Just made it. The actual timing for that is incredibly tight. And yeah, that mission. It's the only one I've actually had any real problems with or struggles with in the entire game. It's definitely a pain, shall we say. And it's not it's the one that's required. Which just makes it even more painful to me.
You see how...
See, I know we just basically skipped a ton of cutscenes there. Sorry.
Obscurity while another becomes a hero? Is it strength, compassion, determination, or just pure blind luck? Wise men through the ages have struggled with that very question, but Captain Quark knows the secret. That's why he's been able to defeat more despots, rescue more damsels in distress, and save more civilizations than any other hero in the galaxy. Now is your opportunity to see if you've got the stuff heroes are made of. This infobot contains coordinates to Quark's secret base. Can you quickly conquer Quark's killer cannonade of confounded contraptions? Can you quickly Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself, learn the secret, and earn your place in galactic history. Consult your doctor before attempting any strenuous exercise. Not responsible for death or dismemberment. Your results may vary.
Meet me at my headquarters.
Hey, Captain Ratchet, what do you think?
We won't fail you, sir. We promise.
Yeah, so that's actually the one that's required. Oh. I'm going to pop this open. There we go. And we still can't actually go through. But what I'm going to try and do... pardon me. If I can get away with this, which I should be able to. No, it's important if I actually aim in the right place. 1, 2, 3. Nope. I hadn't got the box correct there. Let's try from this corner, maybe? Actually, that's a bad corner to try from, so we're going to try from this one again. The proxies can be pretty difficult if you don't have any solid clue where you're aiming. Okay, yeah, no, nothing. That's a shame. So it seems that wall's actually a little bit thicker than some of the other walls in this part of the game. Now, what I just said there probably didn't have a clue what some of you people were talking about. A proxy is just basically going through a wall. Because the game doesn't let two entities be in the same place at once. It panics, and it pushes the player out. And you can actually force it to push you out in specific ways if you block its path. That's all a proxy is. You can actually do that to get onto the racetrack here, which I think is something I will actually show off because it is pretty neat. And I mean, it's not as if I have to actually worry about ammo or anything. I mean, I'm mostly using the keep forgetting what they're called. The wrench. Of course, it's not good actually using my weapons so much, but yeah, duty calls where duty calls. There we go, nice and easy. We're going to call these guys out to get rid of the monster. There we go, nice and easy. And we've got some more decoy glove ammo, which is the stuff we were actually wanting. Good. Pop the explosive. And there is one kind of nice thing about already having the, oh, that's the 2016 copy of RNC, isn't it? I think. Yeah, it is, but nobody's actually using it for that god-awful mistake of a game. Good. Yeesh. Nobody should, ever. It's an awful title, the 2016 one. Not a fan in the slightest. Giant sack of piss. I mean, it's not as if we can't just buy it anyway. That's the big thing. And I mean, if I was going to be using ammo, I'd use the Rhino. I can't collect the Rhino ammo anyway from the weapon crates, so the only reason I actually done that as well, if you're wondering, is because tanks are pains in the ass and there's literally a challenge to kill one with your wrench. That should say enough. And then for this bit here, again, we don't actually have to worry about the enemies down here, if I'm correct. All we actually got to do is tap that. Now I'm going to hop up here, and we can watch the carnage unfold. Because there is actually times where these guys will lose, which is pretty neat to see. But where you can have factions infighting, you have factions infighting because they're just fun to watch. And to laugh at, but to watch, mostly to watch. So yeah, we don't actually have any reasons to go into that section at all there. Because normally there's a gold bolt in that particular section there. But again, we have all of the gold bolts, so not like we need it. Click there. There we go, got them. Not shots there. There we go. And then this guy, we're just going to pop the Rhino and have it be useless. Nice. Well done, Rhino. There we go. We do actually need to win this race anyway. And since we don't actually have the boost module yet, there's no point actually worrying too much. The big thing is to make sure you hit as many of these as possible, while at the same time not doing that. Because I hit one of them, I think I might not actually have enough speed now as well. Because again, some of the parts of this game where it requires perfection from the player, it requires perfection. Like, you can't miss anything, basically. Like with that one, I should have been punished. Pretty badly I should have been punished there. I think I might have just got away with it. Yeah, I did. Just barely get away with it, it seems. Holy hell. Also, I don't know what exactly destroyed the set of boxes there. But whatever it is, I'm happy about it. Because they can be hell. Also, I was playing with fire, doing the stunt there. But we won. That's all that matters.
Hi, folks. Captain Quark here.
We barely won, is the big thing. Also, before I forget, let's reopen this path. That was the wall we were trying to Roxy over. Oh wow, it actually kept the decoy. Huh. Neat. Nope, make sure we're stuck into the side. Down to about there for the proxy, I think. Nope. Messed it up. God damn it. The one that went there is kind of annoying. That would mean that first one was also placed in a bad position. There. There. I had actually had that one in the wall there. It's kind of annoying again. A bit more further out then, I guess. The second one looks good. Well, the first one looks good. There we go. We're in the wall. And then I hope I'm flying to the correct section because I can't see it. Nope. I actually fell into the section I was wanting to fall into. Went a bit too far. Oh well. Oh well. Can you tell where we are? But yeah, it's actually possible to land onto the speedway, go to where the stack of massive boxes is on the very top, and then when you're at the very top there, you can actually use the taunter to constantly break them while they're still off screen. And because they're set to respawn when they're no longer on screen, you can keep holding down the fire button, and make all the bolts. It takes basically an eternity, but yeah. Yeah, also that glitch. Now, we were needing to go back to the substation for the blind boots. I'd forgot to get them, of all things. I mean, funnily enough, because this game doesn't really have a proper challenge mode, just a new game plus, that's actually still the fastest way to reasonably successfully accrue bolts without any hassle. Which I still find pretty wild as a thing. Pardon me. Ooh, pardon me again, sorry. Come on, give me. Yeah. There we go. Not having the smashy bonus is kind of annoying here because it gets so much from a single slam there. But she is as she is. I mean, we're still getting the exact same amount of bolts anyway because there's no bolt multiplier. But yeah. Oh, right, I've already actually done the Kingemocut mode there. That's the reason why. So yeah, the only game which I haven't actually done the challenge mode for before, which I'm doing the challenge mode playthrough of, is 2. So that's going to be fun, to say the least. Ah, piss! I can't count the number of times I've done that, where I've activated the slingshot to get it out of the inventory, for lack of a better term, after using the wrench. It hooks onto something and I fall to my death. But because we don't need to fight these losers, we're not going to fight these losers. Grab the health like a pro. And most annoyingly, the actual checkpoint is super near. There. Also, there's the reason I'm actually shooting these is because they are filled with enemies. They're traps. Because of course they would be, you know? There we go. And then that HP there. Here's actually where the checkpoint is. Piss off, you ankle biters. Hi. Oh, nice. Because our the golden bolt upgrade for this actually shoots them around corners. I don't have to worry about going all the way around. That is super stupid and super neat. I like that. Oh, wow. Whew. Come here, buddy. Let's see if I can remember the pattern for this. I'm fairly sure I can. Don't get greedy. Stage 1 done. Then a ton of ankle biters. It's super annoying as well because I much prefer to actually use the throwing attack for that. But yeah, no, I don't actually need this skill point. It's just more to show off my ability, basically brag. But yeah, there's a skill point for doing this fight wrench only. Oh, damn, I actually got the double hit on. Whew. I was super lucky that he was only one hit from death. Kind of annoying for us, because we did take a double down from that. And yeah, we got greedy there, so I'm not shocked. But yeah, as you can see, good gamer here. I think it was this one where we get the grind boots, at the very least. I don't actually need that health at this point, is the other thing. One second, give me a sec. Is that in the items? Yeah, we do have the bolt grabber. Good stuff. Ultra nanotech. Premium nanotech. And then there's the zoom waiter. I thought I got that guy on the first throw. Guess not. Oh well.
Whew. Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola, my soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these at cost?
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount, too. Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
There we go. Only reason I came back here, basically, and since we also got the bonus for the item for winning in the Blackwater City hoverboard championship, we are also going to be going back to Outpost X11. There we go, so we're just going to be immediately going over here, going to Skid McMarks' agent and getting the item from him. Ooh, pardon me.
Fantastic! You got it! Great work, kid.
So, are you gonna represent me?
You bet, kid. And as a signing bonus, I've got this.
Cool helmet.
That is a sonic summoner. It is used to attract sand mice.
Right, and it's all yours. Well, I'm off to finalize the paperwork. I'll have my people call your people.
Oh, it wasn't actually useful. People? Oh, well.
The sonic summoner allows you to interact with the mysterious and intelligent sand mice species. Despite their innocent appearance, sand mice are very effective and aggressive hunters. Simply equip the sonic summoner when you are near a sand mouse house, and a mouse will emerge to greet you. If the mouse likes you, it may offer a bit of high-caliber tactical assistance.
Well, that's a shame. It's something not actually that good. Oh, well.
Welcome to my challenge course. Now is your chance to prove yourself strong and brave, like me. Conquer it, and you'll join in my fight against evil.
Haven't we done enough already?
What? I can't hear you.
I said, haven't we done?
Sorry, still having trouble. Tell me later.
Later? We might be dead by then.
What?
All right, Clank, let's get going.
course I walk into that. Why wouldn't I walk into that, you know? Wait, pardon me. Ah. Well, okay, there's not actually anything here. We did actually get kind of lucky with the explosion from the mine there. But, yeah. Oh, there we go, got it. Actually throw it to hit the thing, please. There. Kind of poor response, but she is as she is, and we're nearly at the next checkpoint anyway. There we go. There we are. And now the big thing here is to not fall down at that jump, basically. Which is harder than it seems. Unfortunately, I've done that a couple of times, which is so annoying in such a silly way, but yeah, she is as she is. She just does that sometimes. Of course, trying to jump for that didn't do anything, because why would it, you know? I only got what I wanted to have happen at the end anyway, so joke's on them, but yeah. There we go. And I was actually being a bit more overcautious there, because I've had the stuff fall on me because I didn't hold on to the slingshot for long enough, which is such a stupid way to fail something, I have to say, but I've had that happen, so I'm now overcautious. It's the same reason why I'm doing that to finish it, to be safe rather than sorry. And again, money central basically here. So while the game very much was not intended for you to gain money quickly in New Game Plus, just having all of the options available to you and the ability and knowledge on where to go allows you to beat the missions so much quicker. It's a little annoying that that didn't hit perfect, but there we go. Oh, there's a guy over here. Of course we're just in the angle to get hit by that. Why wouldn't I be, you know? Dickhead. And that one's going to be similar. Oh nice, that one didn't actually activate. I've had that one activate before and just come in and stomp all over me before, so that one's never fun having that happen to me. There we we go. I actually got a tiny boost there. There we go. There we are. Nice try, buddy. And again, we have to be a bit more cautious because there's going to be roaming mines. There they are. But the mines are all basically single phase, so it isn't so awful. And that should be all of them done. There we go. There we are. All the buttons there. Got it. Yeah, Ratchet's climbing in this game is super slow. Nope, hydrometer. Ah, sorry, not hydrometer. Hydrodisplacer. That's it. Hydrometer is something completely different. It doesn't displace water, it measures it. Come on. Even upgraded, that is not as powerful as a wrench hit, which is annoying. But yeah. Oh, no, I nearly screwed up here. Nearly. There we go. Back in the water. Hop all the way over. Move the water. And this one's a big old tricky geezer as well, because you do have to actually remove the water. I did actually get a one of these fish to become invincible, because I'd actually entered the water and very, very quickly hopped back out, activating a fish to try and come and kill me, but because I was out, he couldn't. I then removed all of the water to try and kill all of them after remembering, oh, I have to do that. And he became invincible because he was meant to have already offed me. Which, that was a silly thing to find out, but yeah, the fish are one-hit kills. Those guys. Yeah, it is. It's activate this, and then. Oh, right. Got to kill the fish underneath. I knew there was a reason I had to go back down here first. Skipped my mind. And then I have to activate it, get the bit in the middle, and then deactivate it. Go. And if you're wondering, oh, why do you have to deactivate it? Surely you don't. Unfortunately, you do, because you cannot hop onto the ledge on the far side there with with the water still up to its maximum height. You have to actually use the enhanced jump height that you get tutorialized right at the beginning of getting the hover pack. There we go.
Well, you two continue to surprise me. Step into the ring of heroes, and I will finally give you what you deserve.
Ratchet, this is no time for you to become cautious. We have reached our goal.
I don't know. There's something fishy going on here.
Listen to your little metal friend, Ratchet. Your destiny is mere steps away.
It's just something doesn't seem right.
This is it. Quark is going to help us stop Chairman Drek.
Why, thank you, Clank. You've been most helpful.
Get off of me, you idiot!
I love it when a plan comes together.
What do you mean?
What do you think he means, genius? He's not gonna help us. He's gonna kill us.
You catch on quick. Although there is one problem with your hypothesis. I'm not going to kill you.
You're not?
No. He is.
But why?
But why? It's really not that difficult to decipher. I'm the official spokesman for Drek's new planet. I can't have you two getting in the way of my comeback.
This isn't over, Quark.
No. But it will be soon.
Oh no, a boss. Oh no, whatever are we gonna do? How very big scary. Ooh. Please help me. I'm such a small little streamer. I can't deal with this. I guess he should have watched his step. Really, it would have been better if he came through this one first and then take the second route. We actually got kind of lucky there for no damage shot. I think. Actually, no, we already got hit anyway, and there's no. I don't think there's a no damage. Yeah, there's no challenges here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Whoop. That one is kind of unfortunate with the landing placement there. It's a bit of bad luck. At least he decided to start walking over to where we were wanting to actually lure him. So it ain't too bad, but yeah. There we go. Easy peasy. The actual boss without the rhino is very similar. It's not that difficult, is the big thing. The most important thing to remember is placement.
I wonder what that
Keep away. It's the main name of the game, and his shots don't lead much at all.
Down. We're pinned down! The ships are hammering our position from the air! That was a little too close! We need support! Now! Actually, I need support. My entire battalion went AWOL and left me to fight this war on my own. If the enemy doesn't kill those guys, I will. I'm not gonna last much longer. Requesting immediate assistance. Over and out.
Those are Drek's ships destroying that planet. We must help that commando.
Are you serious? That's it. I am out of here. Captain Quark is gonna be sorry he messed with me.
This is not about Captain Quark anymore. There are innocent lives being lost.
Yeah? Well, I'm done with this stupid hero stuff. I got my own agenda now.
Ratchet, this is not like you.
What do you know about me? You've spent this whole time looking for Quark. You don't know anything about me.
I know that you will do the right thing.
Well, right now the thing I want to do is find Quark. How do you start this stupid thing?
Have you forgotten? You need a robotic ignition system. I will start the ship if you agree to help that commando.
So, blackmail is it? Fine. Just shut up and start the ship.
Back so soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm not in the habit of talking to myself, you buffoon. Did you get rid of them?
Yes. No. Well, I had this plan, and I thought...
You thought? You thought? I do the thinking around here, you slug-brained idiot. I simply needed you to eliminate those two nuisances before they could cause any real trouble.
But I wanted to...
Do you still want to be the highly paid spokesman for my planet?
Yeah?
Then the next time I send you to do a job, I want results! Now get out of my sight!
Attention, you deserting maggots! The next time you soldiers try to go AWOL, I'll shoot you myself!
Look, I just want to...
Zip it, worm! You see those bombers? If you don't get to the turrets and knock those ships out of the sky, this whole planet's gonna be rubble! Meet me at the city entrance!
He needs our help.
Yeah? Why don't you go help him? Into another trap? Well, go on. Go fight some evil.
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever. As soon as I find Quark, I'm selling you for scrap.
Okay. So again, for most of this, we're just going to be ignoring what we can get away with ignoring. So inside that section there, there's actually like loose things. Up on top of here, there would normally be a golden bolt. Don't be and very nearly fell off to the edge there. That would be bad. I was actually about to say, don't get tricked by the fact there was a platform there. There isn't going to be for long. And then again, it's actually kind of. So yeah, there's a guy here, but we have to actually wait for them to get up out of the ground to deal with them. I'd actually tried to enter third-person mode there, like third-person over-the-shoulder mode, but you can in the first one. I'd completely forgot about that. Because they have a second and third game, also Deadlocked, has the option to actually lock strafing, or to have it on a button. And I normally have mine on a button, but you don't have that option in the first one. Oh, of course, tank. And then let's... Ah. Yeah, that's basically why I was having so much trouble there, because I'm super used to using third person for the most part, and then pivoting to third person, or rather OTS controls. Oh right, it auto locks on for the gold upgrade. It's like a miniature Rhino. we are actually kind of lucky because I'm.
Blast that thing, it won't budge. I've tried everything I know short of nuclear weaponry. No, never mind.
Well, you tried. See ya.
Not so fast, soldier. You're going into that compound even if I have to throw you. Aha! That ventilation shaft leads to the turret platform. Soldier, find a way to use that shaft to infiltrate the compound undetected. You've shown bravery by making it this far, soldier. And for that, I reward you. I intercepted this communique that you might find useful. Take it. I'm off to find my battalion. Good luck.
Hello once again, fellow blog. I hope this message finds you well. As many of you know, our home planet is no longer habitable. We've abandoned our factories, our laboratories, and our happy lives because of the encroaching pollution, leaving much behind. Fortunately, the nearby planets will supply us with all we need to create our new home, which is nearing completion. Once our scientists locate the ideal orbit, our new world will be perfect. So reserve your space now. Prime locations are filling up fast. Good day.
Now do you understand why we must stop him? He won't rest until he has destroyed every planet in the galaxy.
Yeah? Well, I got bigger fish to fry.
Bigger than the galaxy?
Well, different fish anyway. Look, didn't that commando guy say we could get into that compound?
Yes, by using the ventilation shaft. But we will need something special to walk on that.
Fine, let's get going then. We'll come back later.
There we go. Nice. Yeah, the low health doesn't matter because again, we're immediately going to New World basically. So rushing that was fine, effectively. The upgraded rocket launchers is basically a weakened Rhino, single shot instead of 7. And then again, we're gonna ignore these guys because I don't believe they can actually get up to the top of these, so we're fine doing that. Getting the ammo and then just running away. And because we entered our aircraft, I'm fairly sure that actually means we are also going to be having our health refill. O2 mask required for Ratchet, not for Clank, because of course robot, so no lung. We're just popping that immediately, more or less. And then we're purposefully placing Clank underneath the boxes, so he's forced to immediately destroy them with his massive noggin. The reason I was actually having some problems there, funnily enough, was, believe it or not, because, what was it? The analog stick flicking back up to the top. It was such a silly reason to have problems with the game, but, yeah, that was why. We do not care about this geezer. We have no reason to. I'm going to destroy both of these and then tell this guy to wait. Rather than attack, kill rid of both of these, follow Tell them to wait. We're gonna... Nope. Just meant to be rubbing your face against it, Clank. Like that, like that. Grab this guy. Should be one down here. There is. Grab this one. Now we're gonna have the train following us. Get all of them going to there. And then into the exit. Get them both to wait. Hop around. Get them to wait. Grab this guy as well. Just because we can, basically. Get the others to come here and wait. Just in case. Also, Clank not having the ability to pick up bolts from a distance is a touch frustrating. Just a touch though, not too much. I'm gonna grab this geezer. Such. Also, we can go through this as well, so we're going to... Oh, no, let's wait. I'd forgot that guy there more often than I'd like to admit, so we're going to tell him to wait. Just barely made that one in time. Then walk all over those. Most likely forgot one in the corner now. Not like it matters too much anyway. Let's grab the bolts. I don't think it's this one. Yes, the corner here, if I'm correct. Nope. Over here maybe? Oh, there he is. That would explain it, he got stuck. No wonder. Idiot. Absolute idiot. So we did actually get all of them. Okay. Die! There. And then... yeah, this is actually to find the one where we actually get the grind boots. Oh, sorry, the mag boots, not the grind boots. But we're not finished here. Because we still need to get the infobot for Poketaru. And actually getting the infobot for Poketaru is a little annoying. Not even because of that normally, funnily enough. That was just me being bad. This. But it's because of a little bit later on in this particular section. I mean, I'm always a little concerned about something like that happening and then the bot not getting out of the way. But I never have actually had any problems, funnily enough, with that happening. So it's an unfounded issue, I guess would be the best term for it. But the thing I have actually had issues with is the section over here, with the bots getting stuck. I never had one get killed, because it gets stopped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's all of them. So we're gonna immediately cross over here. There's that guy, barely made it back around. Oops. Are you there we go. You know what, struggle or not, I think we're gonna push anyway. Tell these guys to wait there. I haven't actually had anybody die to that section yet before. Nice. I mean, not nice, but annoying, but huh. And that was also on me as well. I didn't properly check the pathing. Oh well. So tap. One of those guys was actually on. That's fine. So we've got the 2 there. And then 1. So the last guy is the one that's furthest away as well. Of course. Just in his Clank's command range. Good stuff. Okay. Then we are gonna push. Stuck in the corner there. Yeah, the AI's movement isn't the greatest, unfortunately. I've never had one get stuck in one of the other corners at the very least, so it hasn't been so awful. But yeah, that's not really saying too much. That's all of them. And that's all of them. But I've always been a little concerned with one of them falling off the edge here. I don't know if they're programmed to stay on, or if there's like an invisible wall for them to keep them safe. But I'm always super concerned with them sliding off the edge there. There we go. And that wasn't too awful, which is convenient. Let's grab this guy, this guy. Of course. Yep, you should have 3 of them. So we're going to go down to get this guy. Then attack. Stuff. I'm guessing one of the guys that we left alive is over here. Oh, no, they're actually just stuck behind the edge. That's not too awful. We do have to still be a little careful, because low HP. There we go. And then here. Not all of them were close enough. That should be enough then. Good stuff. There we go. $50K. Nice, 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 nice. Let's go over here, grab this. I really badly want to go and spend the money that we now have on the upgrades, but I know we can't. For a single reason. Pocketaru. Yeah, happens to have an upgrade which we have to buy, and so because of that we can't just spend 50K we have on golden weapons, even though I really badly want to. Oh boy, do I want to. But what I want and what I must do are two separate things, sadly. And as such, we're going to do what we need to do.
Hey! You giving me these or not?
They are magnetic. I appear to be stuck to them.
Oh. What do you have in there?
Gears, metal filings, dust.
You know what I mean. What is it?
I will show you this, but you must promise to stay focused on our missions.
Is it something about Quark?
Cities are full of smog, swamps are full of muck, and tar pits are full of tar. But here at Joe I Resort, the sun shines 24 hours a day. Visitors get a free O2 mask to explore our warm waters. The benign marine life will welcome you to the big blue world under the sea. You can also use our complimentary flippers to partake in speed swimming. So come to Joe I Resort and leave your world and your troubles behind.
Joai Resort, Poketaru.
I knew it.
Oh, come on. Switch off your nerd circuits and have some fun. Look, we'll go just long enough to pick up the O2 mask.
Perhaps the extra oxygen will help your brain to function properly.
Yeah, and maybe the salt water will rust your mouth shut.
Hey. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna immediately go to Pocketaru first. Just because, again, we need that money to buy the jetpack first and foremost, and then after that we're going to go to the other world that we have started. Had to leave to get the mag boots and then come back for. And then, of course, because we also have the O2 mask, we can come back to the Orgson, I think it is, the poisoned planet, to be able to do stuff there. I'm not fond of the of that planet, honestly. It's kind of annoying to deal with. Let's just double check the ammo cost.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
20 a piece there. A-okay, good stuff.
Hey, you two are the first friendly faces I've seen in weeks. You are friendly, aren't you?
To you, yes. To him, no.
Well, friend, have I got a deal for you? Since the Blarg began dumping their toxic sludge into our ocean, the wildlife has,
become ravenous mutants?
Yeah, you could say that. All my customers either left or became lunch. So I'm closing the place down. However, I just so happen to have one, count 'em one, O2 mask left.
How much?
It's not for sale.
But you said...
I said I had a deal, and indeed I do. You boys get rid of those Blarg ships, and it's yours. Just escort me to the other end of this resort, and you can use our jet fighter.
Jet fighter, eh? All right. But you better not try to stiff us.
Welcome back, EDF. we go. There we are. And that's how we deal with that stuff, because the wrench can't be upgraded on this particular one, which is always kind of annoying to me. But also the other thing as well here, weapon area just basically doesn't work under the water. You notice, so. Go. And now that we're here, we're gonna grab that, grab the Wino again, now that weapon area actually works once more, we start using the Wino again to deal with these guys. Just do that. Go, and then back down to the fist. Yeah, we just went a little too quick for the geezer. Okay, I'll be fine. It's kind of annoying. That was me screwing up. I mean, the camera angle here feels super low compared to what I'm used to here. So, oh, finally fixed itself. That went incredibly well. Huh, nice. I mean, it didn't go perfect, of course, but nothing goes perfect. There we go. Easy peasy.
We're here. Now where's that fighter?
Right
It's going
there
well.
in that locked garage. One tourist crashes a jet and wham! Lawsuit.
That lock is unlike any I have seen.
Very astute observation, Mr. Shiny. I can't open it either. I don't trust the tourist, and the board of directors don't trust me. So we have a little problem.
We have a little problem. I just want the O2 mask. So if you can't open up the lock, that's your problem. Now cough up the mask.
Well, I can see that you really wanted to fly our jet. So I'll tell you what. Go talk to Bob at his Robo Shack. He knows about these locks.
Okay, before we do that, we're going to grab the Visibomb. Bit too high. Dang it. Really? That's one way to flip to not getting to get anything? Kind of annoying. Nope. Nope. Okay. Nope. Just to the side. This is kind of annoying. Nope. Hey, it's especially annoying because I don't actually have the speed normally. Got rid of one of them at least. Oh, it seems like some of them are slower than others, so... Okay, that's actually not so awful if I can find one that's slow. This one up here. Got him just. Yep, there's the skill point. Good stuff. That was literally the only reason we were doing that, is for the skill point. There we go. Nice. Oh, we actually have to talk to, do we? Are we missing the, pilot helm? I'll have to check that. Not the items. It's under this, isn't it? Missions. No, I'm not. Ha! It's not letting me actually get into the ship, which it should. I hope that isn't a soft block, because if that is a very stupid fucking soft block. I don't think just going there is going to clear it. I'm going to have to probably leave the world and re-enter. Okay, that is dumb as hell. That is supremely stupid. God damn. Okay. Actually, it might be because of Gaspar. Yeah, I think that actually is because we don't have the pilot helm, which is, well, that's stupid. Okay, wrong one. So Sam, So we're just going to be buying the better gear now, basically. Let's see, 10, 10, 10. 10, and then the last one I think is a 20. Yeah, last one's a 20. So we're only missing 10 thou for all of the golden weapons. Golden fist. Golden decoy and a golden suck. So we only need 10k left, so that's not it's not too difficult. And I guess we're going to go back to the war-torn land. Okay. Okay, so that actually increases the amount of enemies we can carry by a substantial amount. And it seems to have increased the blast radius somewhat as well. That is a very, very stupid death. Holy hell. I literally stepped off of the thing just there, just about. And that caused me to die. Wow, that's so stupid. Right, we don't actually have to talk to the guy again, because we just have to have the boots. There we go. And there we are. So we're going to ignore these guys. Lower the bridge, or wait. Yeah, lower the bridge, even though it extends it in this case. There we go. I do kind of wonder if that is going to spawn new ones. Now I think it might, yeah. So waited until I'd actually took my first shot with the gun. Oh hey look, tank. How scary. Whatever are we gonna do? Oh no! He survived 3 shots! What a shame! Don't even need to actually finish off the tank body. We're going to, just because he deserves it, the dick. But we didn't have to. Hey, look, it's the plumber. Got it. Good. So I was wanting just to get the skill points, so I wasn't really focusing too much on actually getting rid of the enemy here, which is a silly-ish idea to have, because these guys can be a pain at the best of times. There it is. This one's coming towards. But yeah, got rid of it at least. Feels kinda heavy controlling it right now. Coming up from the top, there it is, and split the thing as well because of that. Shoot down the rocket. There is a slight lock-on for the missiles. It's not much, but it is there and it is noticeable. No, you don't, bitch. Key thing is to keep an eye on the radar for shots like that, which, as I'm gonna guess, I wasn't doing. Because you cannot really see much with some of these shots that they take. Mostly because they're obstructed by the ship itself.
Well, well, well. Looks like he's good for something after all. Here, take this.
What is it?
It detects underground bolts. My grandfather designed it to suck up loose change on any planet in the galaxy. What a cheap old man he was. Well, see you around sometime.
Since you now own the metal detector, a bolt icon will show up on screen whenever you are near a buried stash of bolts. When equipped, the metal detector will give you signals to indicate your proximity to the buried bolts. The detector plate will always indicate the direction to the bolts. Hold down the circle button to activate the device. As you move closer to the bolts, the rings will become redder and the beeping will become faster. Continue holding down the circle button, and once you are directly over the bolts, the metal detector will suck them out of the ground.
There we go. You don't care if the metal detector. It detects bolts, but we have enough money anyway. Whoop. Nearly fell off the edge anyway. Nearly committed seppuku. That would have been bad. Oh, no, it should be fine actually. Oops, was meant to have transferred over there. Woo. Nearly hurt myself again there as well. Damn it. That's what happens when you jump ever so slightly too early. And this one's basically extra money. God damn it! Right at the fucking end there. Ah, piss. So we are going to do this damageless. Because I know we can do it damageless. And I messed up literally right on the very last major section. And the fact that we'd got through the most frustrating part with no damage says enough to me. Go. Gonna have to hop over there again now. It's just the angle is super awkward looking. The camera there. Kind of annoying that we'd fell there. Yeah, that is definitely fairly nice where it's only bolts that are scattered all over the ground. Well, bolts, warcraft, like bits of damaged machinery. Yeah. But actually, rubbish-wise, just money. I think I'm actually just going to do this. Of course I ended up missing the second one as soon as I was planning on just doing that anyway. Okay. So it seems to be at the very next lilac one before the points. Yeah, seems to be. God damn it, what as I'd hit it. Oh yeah, okay, I'll just go to classic front to hop over them where possible, I guess. God damn it, really? guess the timing it doesn't work for that. Oh well. And again? Hi. Okay. At least in the west gives me a bit better getting used to them. That's still kind of annoying, that triple there. Whew, I thought I'd actually done that way too early. Knew it. Bloody knew it. World Wildlife Fund. They're a charity that specialises in nature. I was about to say nature reserves. No, it's conservation. Wildlife conservation. Yep. Not to be confused with the World Wrestling Federation. Although confusing them, it does make for a particularly great joke photograph using the WWF's logo. Ah, felt super close. So did that one. There we go. Ah, that felt nasty. But there we go. Got the skill point. At last!
Who are you? What are you doing?
We are on a mission to save the galaxy.
Speak for yourself and put your hands down. You look ridiculous.
Actually, I don't care who you are. I've got to get the heck out of here. I joined the army to get money.
Well, conservation and prosperity go hand in hand.
Go figure.
This is a noble cause, sir.
Noble my hiney. I just want to get home to my family. Here, I pulled this off a busted robot. Give me some bolts for bus fare and it's yours. Thanks a bunch. Good luck saving the galaxy or whatever.
Greetings, Supreme Executive Chairman Drek. As you can see, we're about to test our newest automated pilot's helmet. This helmet allows pilots to control our latest high-tech fighters using only their thoughts. Please enjoy the demonstration. We still have a few minor adjustments to make.
Oh, if they ever get the kinks worked out of that thing, I have got to get me one of those.
If they are working for Chairman Drek, they may know where he is.
Is that all you can think about? Drek this and Drek that? I got my own problems.
Well, I didn't say it's good enough. I said they go hand in hand.
Yeah? Well,
Because unfortunately, a lot of places, the first thing you can actually do to even begin prosperity is conservation. And for a lot of, like with the UK, we have a lot of rewilding projects kicking about here and there. But again, a lot of that, it needs to have like conservation is a key step before you can properly introduce a lot of prosperity within a lot of animal kingdoms, just simply due to human influence, unfortunately. If you do want to know more about the WWF's mission statement, then here it is from the WWF's in WWF's own words. Come on, get on the bloody turret. Ah, of course. There's the actual helmet. Correct. Yep, there we go.
Now
Nice.
this is cool.
So I should be able to finish off Poketaru as well. And then when we do that, it's going to be fairly nice, I want to say. Especially since we only have the spaceship battle to go. And that should be more than possible to get done in only 9 minutes. Well, 8 minutes. Yeah, finally. the Gadgetron ammo box, and I shot the parachute too much. Okay. Kind of deserved that. That was on me. There we go. Well, they're now just basically giving us the easy ammo. So that makes it easier. There we go. And that was health, I think. Good. There's is that a twofer? Yeah, there's only 2 left. There's nothing left. And this other guy has the most, I think. I'm going to ignore the guy shooting at us for now. And I think I might be above. Yeah. So I'm just going to get rid of this guy then. Him. It's a shame I can't pull back to slow down. There we go. Got it. There we go.
Well, I guess that should do it. Here you go.
It's about time.
So yeah, nice and easy to get that done. Coming up next is EDF with more Shantae. Which Shantae game is it? Let's see. And the 7 Sirens. It's a strange thing because I thought the 7 Sirens were going to be set in Wales. But yeah. Oh well. Yep, 5 more minutes to get in donations, but I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to beat any more worlds in the 5 minutes that I have left. So, better to not be overly silly about it, I want to say. In fact, I think what I will try and do is get enough money to buy the last upgrade, but I don't think I'll have a chance. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. 1.5k in 5 minutes is it's a stretch on first Ratchet and Clank. Not the Fizz Bomb. Go. Oh no, actually it's more than possible to get that done. I want to say, if I can find a reasonable amount of boxes quick, I might be able to, but I don't think I will. Unfortunately. Yeah, no, it's unlikely. That is a shame. Yeah, 3 minutes, so. Yeah, EDF, are you basically ready? Because I know I'm not going to be able to do this part here, simply because I don't have the jetpack. Sorry, the underwater pack. Coolio. Right. Save. There we go. Since that's the case, I'll let you take over now then. I have been Kingemocut, your host for the last 3 hours. Next is, well, as said, EDF, or Evil Dead Fan, with Shantae and the Seven Sirens. And we are raising money this year, well, this marathon for WWF. We're currently at £310 out of a goal of 350. And I know we can easily get that 350 goal without any kind of hassle, as long as you help us to make that goal and have a great change for animals in the generalities of it all. Here is the link for the donation. If you're wondering who's coming up after EDF, you can also check out our schedule. I've also posted that in the chat. But anyway, from me for the next 3 hours, I'm gonna let EDF and then Jessica take over. Thanks, and have a wonderful day for now.